suspicious of multiculturalism in like a new age sense, and that's reflected in the Joe the Plumber statement. And so, if you remember, the Joe the Plumber statement is like, why, you're kidding me, this is a fake racial category, why would you need a organization like this? And I think that we're rightly suspicious of fake multiculturalism when it takes the form of like a United Colors of Benetton ad. And I had an image of a United Colors of Benetton ad. But so I think that we see these images all the time of companies and institutions trying to force an idea of diversity at us, a diversity that may not always be genuine. And we corroborate this kind of superficial diversity with genuine tolerance and genuine allowing people to take ownership of their identity. And so that's the first problem. The second problem I talked about was this, oh, Hapas are really hot, like I want to get with you problem. Which is obviously not much of a problem, I guess. And I think, that reveals this idea that mixed race people have this innate hybrid vigor, and that goes back to Mendel's theories about like the crossbreeding of different species of peas, and the idea that like different species of peas will produce like a more evolutionarily like successful pea. And I can tell you that I obviously I'm a social studies concentrator, I butchered that. But I can tell you that there are just as many like ugly babies as there are ugly American babies, and there are just as many hot American babies as there are hot babies. So obviously I'm kind of going off the wing with this, because I had some really cool images to show you. But my basic idea is that if we believe that mixed race people are like, innately superior by virtue of their physical characteristics or like their intelligence or any other random, obviously false trait, that is also a trap that is in itself not constructive. So, kind of a jumble of words, but the main idea is is that, to me, being a Hapa means a lot more than just associating with a particular obscure ethnic heritage. And a lot of times I'm asked by people who meet me, what are you? It's kind of an uncomfortable question for a lot of mixed race individuals, because we as a society like to categorize, and we like to give labels. And I think that we know from watching Mean Girls enough that like, labels are bad. But deeper, on a deeper level, we know that like absolutes are not interesting. So the fact that you know that I'm like a 19-year-old queer, registered independent, studying social studies, born in Stockton, California, like tells you not that much about me. And I would like us as a society to change our question from what are you to who are you. And I think that that is one strength of the multiracial community. And we are always questioning what comprises our identity, and just by virtue of our being, we challenge others to question their own identity. And so, like, my like broad idea is that like, in this progress of moving towards a more like, mixed society, I think that there's a lot of promise to change the way that we interact with each other on a communal level. And it's really exciting. What would happen tomorrow if people stopped giving credence and meaning to this idea that really has no biological foundation, race? And I think that we would be better friends and better lovers and better sons and daughters and mothers and sisters and brothers and fathers and all those things if we paid more attention to what constituted our identities and less attention to what we checked on a census box. So that's my spiel. And I was also going to talk about a conference that you may have heard coming up. Next weekend, the Harvard Hapa and the Harvard Foundation are hosting a one-day conference called So What Are You Anyway? Sounds familiar? And it's a conference on mixed race politics and identity as a way to view lots of other identity issues. So I hope some of you will come, and you'll see it over all your lists in the future. But I'm sorry that I couldn't show you my cool pictures. But I challenge you all to, next time you meet a mixed race individual, not ask them, what are you? But ask, who are you? And maybe ask them to share a little bit with you about their identity. And it might be a little bit. Awesome. Thanks for